Phil, no flags. I want to give a shout out to the All-Star Touch Football League refs. Beaver, Sal, and Nick. The best refs in the league. They're going to call somebody a game. Hit that intro.
Slim!
Ken!
We got no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off.
Where's the booze?
I got robbed by a sweet old lady on a motorized cart. I didn't even see it come.
Hey! Yeah, Dan? You have any more of that gum? That's none of your damn business, and I'll thank you to stay out of my personal affairs.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What up?
We're on. We're finally on. You know, I'm sure you guys all saw our meltdown on the air last night.
Meltdown?
Yeah, we fight too, just like everybody else.
It wasn't a meltdown. It wasn't a meltdown. I wouldn't call it a meltdown.
Yeah, we just, you know.
Yeah.
We fight just like everybody else. But
yeah.
On to the next one.
But I still want to go over the results of the All-Star Touch Football League. I just want to talk about these playoffs. Playoffs. Okay. Shit, you don't even got it. You don't even got that.
No, they not dating, but they like each other. Right in the mouth. Okay.
All right.
Children are home from school.
Yeah.
But all right, so this is the scores. And then this is the next week's games.
All right, so I'm gonna talk about each individual game.
And
so
whoever wants to call in, I'm getting it up now.
It's kind of
563.
It's kind of early. I don't think anybody.
999-3649.
I guess anybody could call in, but whatever.
All right, Kai, keep that noise that way. Come on.
All right.
Turn it off.
Trauma Roofing.
Yeah. It can't go off.
Versus Barely Wash, 26-20. I watched a little bit of that game, and that's right, son. That's right.
The Marty squad.
Yeah, it was.
That's the Marty crew.
The Marty crew.
It was. I don't know. That was the game of the week.
I thought it was the game of the week, but it was. I thought Barely Wash was going to take it, but Trauma Roofing, man.
Well, Barely Wash, they got to figure out that defense, man. They're missing something on defense. No offense to anybody, but it's there's, to me, from what I see, it looks like they're struggling on defense.
Well, they only gave up. I mean, 26 points isn't the number 2 seed in the league isn't an indictment on the defense.
No,
it's not like they were giving up. Getting smashed on defense. It was just that
I'm not saying it's horrible. It just from the looks of it, like they're missing something.
There was a couple plays that I saw that I was like, oh shit. That I thought was a little like, oh damn. The game-winning touchdown was just crazy to me, like how I saw it. But
your show now, press 1.
Barely
to hear
Wash.
important instructions, press 2.
Barely Wash struggles.
Your show is scheduled to start in 33 seconds.
All right. Barely Wash struggles when teams keep 2 guys in.
Yeah,
I picked up on that.
Too, yeah.
I picked up on that when I was watching them against Rock Bottom, and it basically
because they only
carried over.
And
it basically carried over into this game. Like, so what was confusing these guys was they kept two blockers
Your show
in,
will go live in 5 seconds.
and for some reason it confuses their secondary and their rushers somehow.
Nobody knows who they're supposed to stay
Blog
with.
Talk Radio.
Yeah, nobody knows who they're supposed to stay
be
with.
rushing and
who's rushing, who's
to
dropping
cover.
back, who's covering who. But
you forget that the main rushers guy's the quarterback.
Yeah, the two rushers' job is the center and quarterback. That's what it should be. The two rushers should account for the quarterback. It's 6-on-6.
One's quarterback, one's center.
It's basically man on man across the board, even if you're not playing man. But no matter what, the two rushers should account for the quarterback and the center. That's it. But when they leave another guy in, they get confused. So I don't know what they were doing. I really don't.
Yeah, that's what I said. If they figured that out, they could possibly have an elite team if they figured out their defense. But those elite teams will pick that apart.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of teams that like to block too. So
yeah,
if you can't figure that out, you're going to struggle.
Yeah. All right. So I'm not trying to bash those young men because they had a
Trauma Roofing,
great season.
Still doing their thing, moving on to the elite.
Yeah, applaud Trauma Roofing, man, and Barely Washed, man. Like they did the thing.
So Trauma Roofing moves on to elite. Barely Washed goes to the A playoffs.
All right. Then we had the Prospects versus the Panthers. I didn't see much of this game. Actually, none of this game. I didn't really hear any stats or anything about it, because anytime I ask anybody from the Panthers anything about a game,
you mean the Prospects?
No, the Panthers.
Oh,
I'm like, yo, so what happened in your game? Like, oh yeah, we lost.
We lost again.
We
lost again.
2 seasons, not 1 win. Maybe they can get a win in the C playoffs.
Maybe next season.
Maybe next week. I mean, maybe this week.
Oh yeah, that's true. They are still going on to play.
Yeah.
They're not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, it's not completely over. They could possibly win the C.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah, that's true. They're going
maybe
for the C.
Maybe. So the Prospects, I guess they.
All right, so
I guess they showed up.
Go on to the B, and then the Panthers go on to the C.
But I guess the Prospects, I don't know. I mean, I guess they were just playing an inferior team.
I guess this is the upcoming games and
yeah, we'll get to it. Braves versus Goonies. Owen, Cam. That's the Crawford game.
Yeah,
according to me.
That was the ass whooping for your ratting on Crawford.
So
but you was gonna get that anyway, even if you didn't. We just finally everybody showed up for once.
We had all our guys.
You had a couple missing, but they were
we had most of our guys.
Yes, you had all your impact players out there finally.
Most of them. And it showed, and it was, the Goonies don't got a quarterback.
That was the team that you've been hoping trying to get on the field all season.
Yeah, for the most part. But Goonies don't have enough. They don't have a quarterback. So you're saying, I'm not saying, I didn't say Cam didn't play. Well, he didn't play bad, but he's not a quarterback, and it is what it is. But they have some athletes.
Owen or Cam said they think you should have rushed.
For what?
You didn't need to.
For what?
He got to play coach this game.
What part of 33-0 didn't you understand, young man? What do I need to rush for?
Would you think he could stop you?
Well, okay. But all right, let's move on. Then we had Performance Lab versus Steel City. That was my other game of the week. 13-7. I guess Steel City just didn't cash it in. I mean, they had opportunities. They had opportunities to score.
But if you guys see the little bit of footage that we had, Performance Lab was very happy and made sure to run over and tell us that. I'm not even sure what we said. Sometimes,
I don't know.
We say stuff and then we don't remember what we said.
I guess he said, I think their gripe was that.
I did say that Steel City had more athletes than them.
He said they had more athletes, and I guess I agree with you because I thought they did.
And
they had those younger guys were beasts on Steel City.
Yeah.
But they only get 7 to be the number one team, the number one scoring team the whole season. Yeah. And to play offense, and to score 7 points in your first playoff game? Yeah. Come on.
Yeah. So applaud them. The Performance Lab is going to the elite.
Yeah.
Steel City's going to the A. So watch out, all you A people playing in the A, Steel City's going to be a tough team to beat.
Just like Performance Lab was a tough. They were the number 1 seed last year,
and
they made it, and they end up in the A.
Yeah, and they won it though.
They won it, but that was tough for anybody in the A to compete with the number 1 seed in the whole entire league.
Yeah,
So
it's going to be tough for anybody who has to compete against them.
Against Steel City, yeah. Hopefully they can score more than 10. Cue that Charlie Murphy.
There's Jose.
Hit that Charlie Murphy. Hopefully they can score more than 7 points. All right, now this
the most disappointing game of the week.
I wouldn't say disappointing.
It is.
I wouldn't say disappointing. I would say the biggest upset of the week.
I wouldn't even call it an upset because
that's an upset.
Now they're like the back 3 times
champs. Possibly.
That's if they don't lose this week.
Yeah, they're going for the dynasty now.
Like
I didn't think there was no way that For the Win will lose that game.
How do you start off so good and just fall and keep on falling, but never recover from that fall?
I don't know.
I mean, I get it. It's tough when your team is losing and you're constantly losing and you feel defeated out there. So all it takes is 1 win to turn your team around. So I don't know if they're like stuck in that mentality.
But to lose to the winless Bulldogs in the first round.
Gave them their first win of the season.
I'm not saying the Bulldogs because the Bulldogs play hard.
They do. They got some athletes out there.
They have athletes. They do.
But it went to 4 overtimes.
4 overtime. I've been saving this. They've been Austin 4 OT. Applaud me.
Hey guys, shut down.
Austin 4 OT. Because Austin said so. Not Austin 316. Austin.
The rise and fall of 4 to win.
Austin 4 OT.
But For the Win would have to win something for them to rise and fall.
I mean,
besides the C. I mean, I really thought they had a chance. They had a chance for the A.
If this wasn't the best opportunity for them to make it to the B.
And then you swore, you're like, no way, they're not going for the C again. I'm like, they might. And you're like, there's no way. They're going to beat the Bulldogs. They're finally going to compete for a B. Nope.
I was wrong.
Not this year. Will not be
Hit
this
that
season.
Charlie Murphy laugh, please. They deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve it. They deserve every... Give them the whole thing.
Every chuckle.
Every chuckle.
Come on, For the Win. You gotta do something better for that win. You said they always start off decent.
Yeah. That's enough. Done?
That's it.
All right. Good. I mean,
come on, For the Win.
You
were the most disappointing team last season too, because we're like they creeped up out of nowhere.
Well, they dropped like a bat out of hell.
They did this year too.
They were
like number 5
with 2 weeks
year.
with 2 weeks left in like 2 or 3 weeks left in the season. All they had to do was win 1 game. No, there was 3 games left. They had to win 1 game. 1 game.
So it's a bad week for Steel City, but we'll be back.
Man, 7. You guys were the number. Well, you guys end up falling to number 2, but you guys were the highest scoring. Steel City was the highest scoring offense the whole year.
But by like 50 points, though. 50,
a lot. They
points.
put up a lot of points.
They outscored everybody.
And then to only score 7 points in a playoff game, and a team that you guys were ranked higher than, you lost to on some shenanigans at the end. I wouldn't say they beat you last time, but it was a close game. But you also scored more than 7 points.
Are they rivals now? You think they're
definitely rivals?
Yeah.
Definitely rivals. And
the football
I don't even know what to say. Except for shout out to Performance Lab, because it's like that. I mean, great win for them. They finally made it to the elite playoffs.
I mean, where they should have been last year.
Where they should have been last year, but they made it this season.
The football gods got them up there this season.
I'll say this. I'm disappointed in Steel City's offense.
Jose says it's going to be barely watched for Steel City for the A championship. Oh, you're counting out the sloths. I don't know.
Yeah, bro. For real. Hold up. We ain't even get to the sloth yet.
You're writing down the sloth.
All right. So, Austin, applaud Austin, please. Shout out to Austin. and the Bulldogs, man.
Good job.
Good shit, man. You guys are taking,
The Bulldogs are now going for the B, which is good. They're a new team. They're competing for the B.
But good for them. I mean,
Yeah.
that's
without
nothing wrong
having
with
to
that.
win all season, and you're
Yeah,
going for the
and then you make it
second
to
best.
the B. Yeah. I mean, good for them.
Yeah, third best.
Now let's get to this Rock Bottom beat the Sloth 33-27.
Yeah, we gotta applaud the Sloth for
Let's
that.
applaud the Sloth.
That was a nice fight.
They played hard.
I didn't believe you, Brandon. I didn't believe you when you said that you guys were coming out to play. I really did not believe that you guys
They could hang in there with them, but they did. They did.
No, you guys really did.
They did everything but win the game.
They were down by 1 touchdown.
Yeah, but from what I saw, wait, hold up. All right, when I came up, I think it was like Rock Bottom it was tied, and then Rock Bottom scored twice. So Rock Bottom had a lead, a 2-score lead. Then Christian had the ball. They got it like a little bit past midfield, and then he like threw up this Hail Mary on 4th down, and I don't know the tall kid from the Sloth's name, but he caught it. Like I swear to God, it looked like from where I was saying, it looked like a touchdown.
Really?
But
they didn't give it to him.
Nah, they said he was out. He didn't make it. He said he was like a half a yard out, something like that. So Rock Bottom gets the ball back, and then they try to go to the kid down the sideline, the white kid with the bald head that looks like kind of Lex Luthor.
I know you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. He's kind of rusher, but he plays receiver at times. He's streaking down the sideline, and then Joe from the Sloth, applaud him. It was a beautiful interception. Joe from the Sloth intercepts the ball. Gray head Joe.
Yeah.
Picked it
old
off.
Patriots Joe.
Yeah, old Patriot Joe. Ends up picking off the ball, and then the Sloth went down and scored, and then they went for their onside kick, and they didn't get it. But
came down to a tie stopped the onside kick, and that was the end of the game.
But if just 1 yard, I'm not saying the interception would have happened if they would have scored
right
when they threw that Hail Mary.
But anything could have happened.
The Sloth played hard. They played good.
And they
Rock Bottom pulled it out. I mean, it is what it is.
It would have been nice to see the Sloth send Rock Bottom to the A. But
that would have been crazy.
It was not.
That would have been crazy.
It was not this week.
It would have been crazy, but all right.
That would have been awesome to see. I feel like the Sloth is like the underdogs out there.
Yeah, they were definitely.
I feel like everybody's looking at them like, oh, they ain't gonna win. They ain't shit. They're not winning.
Like almost people don't think they should be up there.
Yeah.
But they deserve to be
look,
up
Jose's
there.
already counting them out.
Yeah, Jose is definitely already counting them out. Jose's already counting them out.
So this guy said from Steel City, we got to the goal line 3 times and turned the ball over every time for Steel City.
Wow.
And Jose said it's going to be a fight this Sunday with the Sloths because Barely Washed is playing the Sloth this week.
Jose, this is for you, bro.
He says Salt and Pepper Head Joe.
Yeah. Gray Head Joe. Good guy, man.
He
Good
still
guy.
got some moves on him.
He's still fast as hell. And it was an awesome pick.
Watch out because the Sloth won it and they're fighting hard.
But they're gonna block too, dog. Don't get yourself all tripped up and confused with it, man.
Yeah, you guys maybe y'all need to practice that rushing and blocking too, and who the secondary is supposed to cover because your secondary gets lost too. And
because we're gonna play later on. We're gonna play a play with on that Trauma Roofing scored on, and the guy was wide open, and it's a blown coverage, but I mean,
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about.
It was, but the game's on the line.
Yes.
There's 2 minutes left or whatever. You can't have blown coverages like that. But the reason the coverage was blown is because they kept 2 guys in. And they got fucking confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys aren't accounting for the quarterback as somebody's man.
I don't know. Oh, shit. Jose, I'll call you later. I ain't going to even say it out on here. But anyway, we had Camden and Usual Suspects 29-7. I thought Usual Suspects played tough. There was plays out there to be made that they didn't make.
Jose said we talked about it already.
All right. We'll talk about it again. But I don't know. I don't even know what to make of that game. It was weird. It was a weird game.
Yeah, we already knew that Camden was gonna win that. No diss to the Usual Suspects, but they didn't stand a chance in that game. I'm sorry, but they did it. Not without Scott.
They fought hard. I'm not gonna say they didn't stand a chance. They made a decent game of it. I'm saying they didn't stand a chance to win that game without Scott as quarterback. They made a decent game of it.
They need money as a receiver.
They do, but they definitely made a decent game of it. Owen swears that he shouldn't have caught this. He said it was he shouldn't have caught the ball, but everybody that was seeing the thing thought he should have caught the ball.
Yeah.
So, come on, Owen.
So you're saying the game was closer than the score showed?
I would say so. Yeah. But Camden's Camden. Camden's quarterback didn't play great.
No.
Nah.
Bobby struggled out there. Bobo.
I wouldn't say struggle, but he just didn't play.
But I mean, he comes from playing in another game already too. So.
Yeah, whatever. If you're there to play, you're playing.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying,
everybody has bad weeks.
But I wouldn't even call it a bad week. He just didn't dominate like he normally does. So, all right. So let's get into round 2.
So this week at 8:45, Camden versus Performance Lab, Steel City versus the Usual Suspects, Prospects versus the Braves. 10 o'clock, Trauma Roofing versus Rock Bottom, Sloths versus Barely Washed, Goonies versus the Panthers. 11:15, we got the Ravagers versus the Bulldogs, and For the Win has a bye. Oh, wait a minute. You see what I'm seeing? Camden is playing at 8:45 this week, not 11:15.
Oh, shit. Really? So, how bizarre.
Oh, you know what? Because his other league is done. What didn't you say that Bobby just played in a championship or whatever?
No, League? No, they just beat the Silverbacks. And they're playing in the championship this week. So
you better hope they have.
So
Bobby.
I guess his championship game is later.
So
that's why he's gonna come to this one first and then go to his normal Northeast touch football.
You better hope Bobby's out there for this game. Otherwise, Camden's going home.
I don't know.
Bye-bye. No,
maybe.
No championship for you.
And I don't think Bam can play. They're not. All right, put it like that. If Bobby has to play.
Bobby has to play. I guess for Performance Lab, he has to play.
If Butch is the quarterback for Camden.
Or Cheek or Betty.
Or anybody else other than Bobby, because Bam can't play.
They're going home.
Performance Lab's going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I'm not so sure if Performance Lab can't really give Camden a good enough fight to win.
Didn't they just play?
Yeah, they played them a couple weeks ago, and I remember this is what I remember hearing when it was getting a little chippy because Camden was whooping their ass.
Oh yeah, 27-6. Yeah, week 9.
Camden was whooping their ass, and I remember somebody from Performance Lab like, "Oh, we'll see you again."
Yeah.
So when people say stuff like that sticks in,
And
we'll see you again.
I'm sorry, but playing the same team twice
it's hard
in
to
the same season, it's hard to beat them twice.
It is. It is.
It rarely happens, truthfully. Truth be told, it rarely happens.
But I don't know if Garasso's playing quarterback. Do we have a quarterback controversy on Performance Lab?
I don't know. You think that the other kid is better than
because he had such a good season last year.
But that's why Grasso came out to show you, like, whoosh, I still got it. But with one arm.
But Garasso's just all he does is win.
Said Camden's got it. We'll see.
I'm not saying Camden don't got it, but what I'm saying is
Camden
I think that was the last game. I believe that was with Mike. I believe that's his name. If Garasso plays,
but
can they win?
You also got to remember that Grasso trained Mike.
Well, he was coaching. I would say he was coaching him up and helping him. Yeah, he was helping him and definitely was
giving him plays and stuff like that's.
But I've never seen a guy come into the league and for the first year and just dominate like he did.
But that was
they were the number 1 seed. They dominated. He put up mad points.
Grasso.
Yeah, definitely. But can Garasso do it himself though?
You're saying his arm's a noodle.
I didn't say that.
Is that what you're saying?
I ain't saying that.
Are you saying he doesn't?
I'm not saying his arm. I'm not saying he ain't got nothing on his throat. I'm not saying that. But he's smart, he's strategic, and he knows what he's doing. So it will be interesting to see Garasso. It would be interesting to see Garasso playing.
Mike's a little more mobile than Grasso.
Yeah, a little bit more? Yeah. Come on. A lot bit more.
Yeah.
But
Mike's
Garasso's got it.
He can scramble around a lot more.
Garasso's got it upstairs.
Which you're going to need for Camden because you got Craig
that's the only way
to
possibly beat them. So I don't know. If Garasso plays,
Who said, do you
I'm a
think
believer
Camden
now.
takes their first L in the playoffs?
It could happen.
And
It could happen.
If the football gods.
Performance Lab is no team to play around with. They have athletes everywhere. But I thought Steel City had more athletes. And then again, I'm going to say it again. I think Camden has more athletes than Performance Lab.
Greg said, where the hell did you get that Prospects hoodie from?
I ordered it off of slim.com.
Oh, you want one? Just let us know.
Yeah, let me know.
This is a homemade Prospects hoodie.
It says Baxter on the back.
See that? Homemade. This is just for you guys for this week. You're going to wear it out there with the Braves on top of it.
I guess he never watched the show. Like, where'd you get that from? I got everybody's team.
You're tuning in. You're going to wear this out there with your Braves jersey on top of it.
Mm-hmm. So,
I don't know.
So, all right. So,
I guess Susan's Owen said, I don't think so. You don't think that Camden's going to lose?
I'm not saying Camden's going to lose, but I'm just saying Performance Lab is no team to fuck around and play around with.
Camden has a good team, but
Camden has a great team.
Yes.
Even though Jay Cage and Ike and them was trying to tease me like, you're on their team now. No, come on.
Because you're saying they're unbeatable.
But where's your jersey? I'm not saying they're not. I'm not saying that they can't be beat. But I just don't think Rock Bottom can beat them. I think Performance Lab can beat them more than
Performance Lab has a better shot?
I think Performance Lab has a better shot to beat them than Rock Bottom.
I might have to take that off you. Like this, you try, buddy.
Okay, so let's move on.
But that would be awesome if they did. Performance Lab sends Camden home. That would be awesome.
Maybe Camden might. I haven't seen Camden at 8:45 in years.
Yes, not this
When's
season.
When's the last time we seen Camden at 8:45?
Last season.
Maybe some of these guys won't show up.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. They might not have a full roster.
Anything can happen.
I better not see Tim out there because I haven't seen him all season.
I don't think Tim plays on the team anymore.
I don't know. He pops up every now and then.
Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen him in a while.
Then we got Steel City versus the Usual Suspects. So we got the Val and Money. Well, Money first.
Money versus old team?
Money versus old team. Now, it didn't work when they played before. I believe Steel City blew them out.
I think that's the game.
Scott.
Yeah, I think that was the game that sent Scott packing.
Yeah.
I think that's the game that sent Scott the bingo.
42-7. This is the game that Scott threw in the towel.
Yeah, 42, week 9, 42-7. I think, and that was with Scott.
And I really thought they were going to give him a better
fight.
run.
Yeah. I think that's the Scott. That's the game that sent Scott the bingo. So
you think Steel City is going to send the Usual Suspects home? You think they're going to end their season and send them off packing? So let's make our picks. Who you got? You got Camden or Performance Lab?
Oh man, I got Camden by 7. Who you got?
I'm going to say Camden by 10. All right, Steel City or the Usual Suspects?
Give me Steel City by. I don't know what the fuck happened to Steel City, man.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really watch them a lot, but I know when they played you, they looked really good. But you
we had 4 guys. We had 7 guys.
It was a meaningless game for you guys.
And a meaningless game for them too. But you know, I don't know what happens. I'm talking about. I don't understand what happened to them because they were the number. What happened to the high-powered offense?
Well,
7 points in the first in the game that matters, not a meaningless game. Beating up on the Braves.
I mean, everybody has
with 5 guys.
Week.
I'm talking about what happened. What happened? What happened? You were averaging 40 points a game.
Yeah, he had a bad week. It happens. I mean, that it's just sucked that it just so happened to be this past week that you had a bad week. But because I really think Steel City had a shot to win the Elite if they made it up there.
I thought they were the only, besides possibly Performance Lab. I thought they could possibly be Camden. Maybe.
Owen said, our defense can only do so much without numbers from the offense. We need to move the ball.
Oh, so it's the offense fault, Owen? Huh?
Clearly, they're not putting up any points.
Give me Steel City by
And then Greg said they didn't have Matt's son. The kid's a stud. Oh, I didn't even know Matt's son played on his team.
Oh, so Matt's son didn't make the first playoff game?
Right? The
elite, the playoff
qualifying
game,
round?
the qualifying round, the playoffs.
most important
Playoffs? He did, the most important game of the season, he didn't make it? I mean, come on.
Steel City QB's son. Sucks to see he wasn't there.
All right, but they still had other guys on the field, man.
They have athletes on their team. I was shocked when they played.
I seen some drop passes too. Oh shit!
From the footage you got, there was a lot of drops. In a little bit of footage you got, there was a lot of drop passes.
Quite a few drops.
So it wasn't just the quarterback had a bad game.
It basically seems like Steel City was struggling in the red zone.
Dude
basically,
said, we were missing guys. Still no excuse. He said they made it to the red zone 3 times and didn't score.
I mean, it 7 points. 7 points. And it's not like Performance Lab's defense is all that. It's better from this season than it was last year, but it ain't like, where were they ranked on defense? Performance Lab.
Their Performance Lab?
Yeah.
By the end of the season, they were 4.
Number 4.
Steel City was 6.
The number 2 offense.
But they were off by 10 points.
The number two offense going up against the number 4 ranked defense.
And Steel City was number 1 until Rock Bottom just played them double headers and put up 40
and they only
points
won that shit by 4 or 5 points.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they're not ahead by much.
Yeah, 6 points. So
but look at that. Like,
wow.
Steel City is ahead. Rock Bottom and Steel City are ahead of everybody else by almost 100 points.
That's nuts. What happened to that high-powered Steel City offense? 7 points is just I don't know. Sorry, I'm not dissing. I'm just saying.
Owen wants to know which one is Matt's son. Which one is Matt's son? Because they're playing this week. He wants to. I guess he's doing his homework.
I don't know.
Do his legwork. I don't know. I didn't even know Matt's son played on the team.
I don't know. I don't know. Sorry, Owen. All right. So who you got?
I got Steel City.
By how much?
I think they're going to have a bounce back. I don't think they're going to let usual suspects send them home.
Me either.
So I'm going to say Steel City by 14.
I'm going to say Steel City by 17.
Prospects versus the Braves. We won't pick that one. Trauma Roofing versus Rock Bottom.
Now, this could be the dark horse.
Dun, dun, dun. Can Trauma Roofing send Rock Bottom packing? They're ranked higher than them.
Yo, number 2 seed versus the number 3 seed.
Can Trauma Roofing does the MARTY squad have what it takes to send Rock Bottom packing?
Can the MARTY clones put an end to this rock bottom championship for the last 12 seasons?
We hate on Rock Bottom, yes, but that's what happens when you win. You know, if you win this year, we're gonna hate on you again. If Camden wins, we're gonna hate on Camden. That just comes with the territory. Whoever wins, we're gonna hate on them.
Can Trauma Roofing and the MARTY clones?
Said Rock Bottom got the dub. I don't know about that. Trauma Roofing, I feel like it might be a little underrated, but aside from Performance Lab, this is going to be their first real actual test against
Trauma Roofing.
Yeah, against a tough team.
But they seem to adjust.
But like I said, Trauma Roofing has them running plays.
They block. They throw bubble screens and block. Make sure the fucking dude ain't out there. They seem to. Oh man, I don't fucking know. I wouldn't call it running the ball. I would call it like blocking on short passes. But that's what Rock Bottom does that shit too.
What?
Bubble screens, and fucking
it's easier
blocking.
To score on Rock Bottom than
it's to stop them. Yeah,
it's
easier to score on Rock Bottom than it is to stop them. I'm gonna say this. Oh shit! Hold on. Let's applaud fucking Trauma Roofing's quarterback. I finally found out his name. He came up to me, told me his name. His name is Anthony. Let's salute that young man because
he definitely deserves some recognition. I mean, I don't know if he's ever played in this league before.
I've never seen him before. I'm not saying he's never played in the league, but I've never seen him before. But for a young man to come into the league and become the number 2 seed, lose one game, and win an elite playoff game against a
tough team.
A tough team?
Yeah.
Shout out to them, man.
They're competing in the elite, going for the elite championship. I mean, yes,
they got a chance.
We trashed them on their schedule and stuff, but they can only play.
They just keep proving the fact that their schedule doesn't matter.
They didn't make
They keep winning. They keep winning. They didn't make the schedule. You can only play who's on your schedule. On your schedule. They keep winning.
But
they keep winning.
Do they have what it takes to beat Rock Bottom?
They almost went undefeated.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if they sent Rock Bottom home?
No.
I was hoping
you said the same thing. You said that about the Sloth.
Oh my God, the Sloth were close.
I don't want everybody thinking that I'm fucking hating on Rock Bottom.
No,
and like, okay, I hope they lose. I hope they lose. I'm not doing that.
No, I am hating on Rock Bottom.
All right, she's in. She's in.
I am hating on them.
All right.
Last year was Camden. This year's Rock Bottom. I am hating on them.
All right.
No,
I mean, I'm not hating on them.
But I would no disrespect to Rock Bottom or nothing, but I would love to see Trauma Roofing take that.
I'm not going to say it's going to be. I don't even know what to say.
Because
I hope Trauma Roofing comes and shows up.
Yes. I mean, I would like to see somebody other than Camden and Rock Bottom. And Rock Bottom. And Rock Bottom. It would be nice to see Trauma Roofing and Performance Lab competing for the elite. Or
what if it was Trauma Roofing and Performance
different.
Lab? What if it was Performance Lab and Trauma Roofing in the championship?
It could happen. The football guys, only the football guys know.
I don't know. I don't even want to say one of those scenarios is going to happen because
I mean it could. Just like you said last week, somebody's going home that's not supposed to go home this week.
Yeah. Somebody's going to go home that's not supposed to go home. I said it last week and it happened. Courtesy to the Bulldogs and Austin 4OTs. Austin 4OTs says, I just whooped your ass
and
for
again,
the win.
Somebody's going home this week that's not supposed to go home.
All right. So who you picking?
I mean, I want Trauma Roofing. I would like to see Trauma Roofing win, but I'm going to pick Rock Bottom.
You pick it.
I'm going to pick Rock Bottom, but
by
I'm only
what?
going to pick Rock Bottom by 5. Who you got?
See, God. I don't want this fucking. I don't know.
That's not shitting on Trauma Roofing. It's just
they're the higher seed. Number 2 versus 3.
Are.
Maybe let's just put some respect on these young men's name, man.
Are you gonna pick the Marty clone?
I'm gonna say Trauma Roofing by 2.
Okay. The upset of the week.
Yeah.
Or is
it shouldn't be an upset. They're the higher seed.
Or is the upset gonna be the Sloths and Barely Washed packing?
That wouldn't be an upset. They're the higher seed.
I mean, a lot of people think that Barely Washed should win that game.
They already lost to the Sloth.
Did they?
Yeah, in overtime.
I think the Sloth got it.
I think it was like 19-20.
I feel like the Sloths are the underdogs, but I would like to see them win the A championship.
I think that's gonna be a fight. I think it's gonna be a fight. That's gonna be a fight.
It's definitely going to.
Ooh, I can't wait to watch that fucking game.
Sloth block 2. Yeah, it's definitely.
I'm gonna go. Come on. What do you want?
I'm picking the Sloth. I'm gonna pick the Sloth.
What do you want?
By 3.
Sloth by 3?
Mm-hmm.
I hope they figure this out. I hope they figure it out. I'm going Barely Washed. By Give me Barely Washed by 3.
All right, then we got the Goonies versus the Panthers. Will the Panthers get their first win in 2 years? I don't think it will be this week. I'm picking the Goonies. Sorry, Ralph and Kyrie.
Last time I picked the fucking Panthers that beat the Goonies, they lost.
I know. The Goonies, the Goonies at least have a couple wins under their belt this season.
Yeah, I think the Goonies are a better team than
I don't know what's going on with the Sloth. The Sloth had good players on
not
their
the Sloth,
team.
the Panthers.
Or the Panthers. Panthers got a bunch of veterans on their team. I don't know. I can't say because they got Ralph back this year, but they had a different quarterback last year and they still couldn't win. So
yeah. I don't know.
I don't know if it's quarterback play. And they
But
got
can
athletes.
Cam hit that Charlie Murphy laugh, please? Hit that Charlie Murphy. That's for you, Cam.
Red snitch Cam.
Snitch ass Cam. I don't know. Can Cam lead his team to a C championship game?
But like you said, they already beat the Panthers.
I think I'm gonna go Goonies, man. I want the Panthers to win. My heart wants the Panthers to win.
Yes.
But every time I pick them, I look like a fool.
Yeah.
Because they just can't. I don't know what happened to them.
They keep letting me down, man. I picked them a couple times. Like
they got the better player. They got the best player on the field.
I picked them to beat the Bulldogs. I picked them to beat the Goonies.
And they lost. They lost. How do you lose to the Bulldogs and the Goonies?
So I don't think it's gonna be this time. But then again, like you said, the Panthers have already played the Goonies.
God, here. Go ahead, keep going.
The Panthers have already. I did. It's over there. The Panthers have already played the Goonies once this season and beat them. So it's going to be tough for them to beat them again. It's going to be tough for them to beat them a second time. But I am going to pick the Goonies. Until the Panthers win a game, I can't pick them. And I don't think this week is going to be the week that they're going to win. I hope it is, but I don't think it is.
Give me the Goonies by 3.
Yeah, the Goonies by 2. Then we got the Ravagers versus the Bulldogs.
Shout out to Austin.
In Austin 4 OTs.
4 OTs.
Take
Austin
out the
4
Ravagers
OTs. Austin.
Austin 4 OTs, and I don't know his name is the Spanish boy that wears the no sleeves.
Yeah, it looks like Tony Gonzalez and shit. Got hands like him too.
Oh, he's pretty good. Can they send the Ravagers packing?
I think the Ravagers have too much.
I
think the Ravagers have too much.
I pick the Ravagers.
I think the Ravagers have too much. So I'm going Ravagers by 7.
I'm going to say Ravagers by 10. And then for the win, has a bye. They're going right to the C championship.
Here, let's put our backs to back.
We need
back to back.
We need one more.
Back to back C champions.
Yeah, if they win this
back
one,
in the C championship again.
If they win this one again, they should put Dynasty on their
the Dynasty.
The C Dynasty.
The C Dynasty. 3-P.
The only
back to back.
The only other team that did that was Camden, and that was pretty elite.
That's elite. That I saw. But I've never seen a team win three C championships back to back.
Especially when they started out so good, man. It's just they might be one of the most disappointing.
They've been practicing since June.
Yeah. They might be one of the most disappointing teams to me. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It's like once they lose one game, they fall apart. And
back to back. 3 times. Okay. So what else we got? Let's do
your list.
What?
Who you want? You want to go off the rankings?
Oh shit! Let me see who I got on here. Because I'm all
right. So, we ended the regular season offensive and defensive rankings, but now we started the playoff rankings.
Yeah.
So for right now, week 1 offensive rankings. Number 1 is Braves with 33.
Yeah, boy. Hit him with the Razor Ramon. Like,
They're actually tied with Rock Bottom, who's 33, but of course I put Braves first. Rock Bottom 2.
All right.
Prospects are 3 with 31.
Okay.
Camden is 4 with 29. Slough is 5 with 27. Trauma Roofing is 6 with 26. Barely Washed is 7 with 20. Bulldogs is 8 with 14. Performance Lab is 9 with 13. Panthers is 10 with 12. For the Win is 11 with 8. Steel City is 12 with 7. Usual Suspects is 13 with 7. Goonies is 14 with 7. And Ravagers is last place with 0.
Because they had a bye. They had a bye. So, okay. All right, let's go that defensive rankings for the playoffs.
Defense, number 1 is Braves.
0. Let me hit him with that motherfucking Razor Ramon. The bad guy.
Actually, Camden and Performance Lab are tied with 7. So I put Camden 2, Performance Lab 3 with 7. The Bulldogs is 4 with 8. Prospects is 5 with 12. Steel City is 6 with 13. For the Win is 7 with 14. Trauma Roofing is 8 with 20. Barely Washed is 9 with 26. Rock Bottom is 10 with 27. Usual Suspects is 11 with 29. Panthers 12 with 31. Sloth is 13 with 33. Goonies 14 with 33. And Ravagers last place with 0 because they didn't play. So
okay. All right. They had a bye.
The ranking starting the playoffs. Going into the playoffs round 2.
Okay. So, all right. Now, there was another thing that I saw. Like, I was doing my own. I want to do my own. So let's just pull up what they had, and then I'll tell you who I got.
We'll pull up Eric's MVP list. And
defensive player and his offensive. I guess that's most improved. I guess that's what he has.
Yeah, well, yeah. He has the league MVP, most improved player, and defensive player.
Okay. All right. Got it.
So, I mean, because he has people on his list. Jose said to call him later.
Yeah, I definitely will, bro. I definitely will.
He has people on his list as MVP that we don't think we wouldn't have put on our list as MVP. He has people that should be on the list that aren't. So
to me,
yeah,
my opinion only.
All right, so your MVPs would be
no. Give them theirs. Give them his.
Okay, so Eric says for league MVP, Craig Ferg, the rusher from Camden, Julian, the wide receiver from Performance Lab, Matt McGowan, Senior, the quarterback from Steel City, Sean Oates, the wide receiver from Barely Washed, and Tyree Foster, the quarterback from Rock Bottom. That's Eric's MVP list. And winning that list so far is Craig.
All right. Yeah. Which is proper.
Yeah.
All right. Now let's go. Keep going.
All right. Then he has most improved player. Anthony Grasso Jr., which how is he most improved when he's already a good player to begin with?
He's a fucking beast.
Yes. So he can't be most improved.
Oh, wait. Hey, wait. I think.
Is there 2 Grassos?
Yeah. I think that's the center. I think that's the center, not the receiver.
Nick.
Yeah, not Nick. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there was 2 Grassos.
So that could
aside
be
from dad and son.
Yeah, there's 3 of them. So I think that's the center.
Okay, it does say center rusher. All right, I don't know.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Alex, the quarterback from Barely Washed, he definitely deserves to be on there.
Yes.
John Rivera, the center and rusher from For the Win.
Okay.
Javon, the wide receiver from the Braves.
Hit the Charlie Murphy line. Hit it right now. Right now. Right now. No.
I think there's better picks.
Yeah.
And then Quill, whoever that is, the wide receiver cornerback from the Goonies.
All right.
Defensive player of the year. So far, winning this is Alec, I believe.
If I had to give it to anybody on his list, I would say Alec.
Yeah.
I would go Craig, then I would go Alec.
Now, defensive player of the year, he has D-Mac from the Prospects, Lear from Rock Bottom, Turk from Camden, Valdez from the Usual Suspects, Vinny S., the rusher from Trauma Roofing. Right now, winning this is Lear from Rock Bottom.
Okay. I don't fucking know about that. I don't. If I had to pick
off of his list,
yeah,
I put Lear. Because he's a good player. Yes.
Yeah, he is. I would agree with that.
Out of the names on this list,
yeah, I would say
he
Lear.
deserves it.
I would say Lear.
But is he the defensive player of the year? I don't know. I think there could be other picks.
I mean, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I fuck with it. The only one I was laughing at was Javon. Like, yo, have you seen Javon this season? Javon brings energy, yes, but Javon drops too many passes.
Yeah.
All right, now what do we got? Just defense and offense.
You got MVP, offense, and defense.
Where's my defense?
Right.
Yeah, it's just 2. Fuck it. Yeah,
3.
for real. And oh shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Maybe we should get these guys' names.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we will, but somebody else says it.
Tell us the name. All right. Go ahead, do it.
So for your MVP, you got Craig from Camden. Tyree from Rock Bottom. Anthony, the quarterback from the Ball Hawks.
Let's applaud that young man. Let's applaud him. He's not on anybody's list, and he deserves it. He went 9-1. I don't care what his schedule looked like. He went 9-1.
Yeah, he definitely should be on the list.
Definitely should be.
He's the second. They're the second ranked team in the league.
Second. He reminds me of the kid what Mike did from Performance Lab last season.
Yeah.
Stepping into this league and winning games.
Yeah.
He don't have a Garasso whisper in his helmet every play.
You don't have
like Mike did. This guy's out there doing it with the Marty clones, and they're out there winning fucking games.
Yeah.
The boy deserves respect. Put some respect on his name.
Anthony definitely should be in the MVP talks column.
Yes, definitely should be.
Then you got Matt from Steel City.
Yeah, Matt. All Matt did was fucking
put up 50 points a game.
Every fucking body in the league.
Yeah.
How's he not on the MVP conversation?
He is in it. He is. That's Matt McGowan. Yeah, he is.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
And then you got we don't know his name because it's the first time being in the league. The dude with the dreads from Camden that came with Bobby.
Yeah. The kid with the stallion.
Yeah.
The stallion
all he does is make plays out there.
All he does. He pops off the field. Every time you see him on offense, defense, and special teams, all he does is let his presence be known on the field. I think he has been a bigger pickup than Bobby.
Yeah. He's been a more impact player. I only didn't see him at one game, and that was the very last game of the season. But I've seen him at every other game. Even games that Bobby wasn't here, he was still here.
I don't even know what.
Somebody please tell us.
The kid with the dreads, the short dreads. He kind of looks like Dougie.
She told us his name before. I forget.
I was about to say Dougie Fresh, but
anybody who knows his name.
Remember the guy from Class Act?
Yeah.
He was trying to be cool with Kid and Play.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, but
he does kind of look like him.
He looks like him.
Yeah. He definitely does look like him.
Yeah, him. I don't think it's Dougie Fresh. It's Dougie Doug or something. Dougie Doug or something like that. Well, that's who he looks like and shit. Like, yeah, I want to try to be down with y'all. He always had a lollipop in his mouth. All right.
So offense, your offensive player, you got Andrew from Barely Washed. He's not on anybody's list.
Applaud that young man. Applaud that young man.
He should be up here, man. That boy,
I think he's the best receiver on the team.
You think he should be up there?
I love Sean.
No diss, but I think he deserves it more than Sean.
I love Sean, but I think
Sean deserved it last year. I think Sean was MVP last year. But from the games that I've watched, I've seen Andrew make way more plays.
All he does is pop off the field. All right, keep going. Yo.
Then you got Nick Grasso.
Yo, what's up? I'm doing
Cheek from Camden. Nook from Camden.
Yeah.
Again, the dude with the dreads from Camden. And Christian from the Slough. Christian is not on anybody's list either. Like, he could be under the most improved player or defense. Here's the Marty clone. We got a Marty clone.
Oh, yeah. There he goes. Yo, Marty, what's up?
It's the Marty clone.
What's going on, bro?
What's up?
Same shit. Congratulations on that huge win for you guys this week, man.
That was a tough game.
Yeah,
those boys can play.
Definitely was. I know your name's not Marty. Can you tell everybody your name? And
nah, man,
everybody thinks you guys are Marty.
No, we made everybody think you guys are Marty.
Nah, we go by the Martys, man. That's what we're going with.
Yeah, you guys are the Martys. Like, you're Marty. No, you're Marty. No, wait, you're Marty.
I thought he was Marty.
I thought I didn't think that. I saw the the preseason receiver list, and I know Marty plays center for us, and I was like, I don't know, man. Marty might not be who they think he is.
No,
I guess it was
looking at that
you.
list.
I guess it was you. Like
one of them were like Marty
One of
and
us.
the other guy.
Yeah, it was funny. That was a crazy week. Our game was nuts, and I saw some other ones were close, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Playoffs are weird. Playoffs are weird, man. Weird things happen.
What do you think about your quarterback, man?
He's having a great year.
Has
He's
he
having
played
a great
this
year.
league before, or is he brand new to this league?
We didn't have a team until 4 days before the season started.
I knew the Ballhawks weren't coming back, but
yeah, we had about 4 dudes that like the staple players, and we were talking to a couple different teams. We were talking about maybe merging or doing something like that. And then 4 days before it all came together, I hit Bill up and he let us get back in. So we didn't know anything about him. And he came in and started throwing touchdowns. And even the first week was like a tough game for us barely watched. So even after week 1.
Where'd you get him from? Where's he from?
He played with some of the players that we brought on in a Playmore League, a flag league. So
okay. I know a lot of people are in that Playmore League.
Yeah, he came with some of the add-ons, but he's been dropping dimes ever since, man.
He definitely did. Yeah, he definitely
his touchdown interception ratio is crazy too. Like he don't even throw picks.
I think he should be in the MVP conversation. What say you?
I don't know how you can't.
Yeah,
exactly.
great record. Offense I think is up there. Probably like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Man.
People's gripe with you guys is the fact that you guys haven't played
your schedule.
A lot of elite teams, but when you run into these top tier teams, you win. You just win.
Yeah. There's been a lot of like. All right, I'm at work. I'm like these people are like hitting me up. We play. I mean, listen, I think NJ Lab's probably not getting the respect they deserve because they took a couple close losses, but they're like a really good team. Mm-hmm. I thought Barely Wash is a really, really good team. And then we have a bunch of like middle of the road. We didn't have a lot of like easy wins in our schedule, but like we didn't play obviously the Steel Cities, the Rock Bottoms, and the Camden. So
how do you feel about your matchup against Rock Bottom? Do you guys have what it takes to send them packing?
I mean, we're all excited to play, and I ain't gonna say like, oh, we think we're gonna roll them or anything, but like we definitely want to play, and our team's good, so like we definitely think it's a good time to give it a try.
If Rock Bottom sleeps on y'all, they definitely could. I would love to see you guys go to the Elite Championship.
Yeah, just so you know, I've played seasons worth of games against Rock Bottom and Camden. Just for everyone who has a problem with our schedule this year, it's my first year in the league, so we played them a handful of times. They're not
been here for a while.
Yeah.
You're gonna
get an easy schedule every now and then.
The kid that caught your game-winning touchdown. What's his name?
Chad.
He's
a monster.
We played him. He was we couldn't stop him because he was just a matchup problem. Let's applaud him. Chad. Man. From fucking Google Pay. What's your name? Trauma Roofing, Google Pay, Ballhawks. What's your name?
We're in high demand. All the sponsors coming out. Trauma Roofing is the name now.
Look, we're like half the
year. When we were 5-5, nobody wanted us, and now we go 9-1. No, I'm kidding.
You have people knocking on your door, like, "Hey, we'll be your sponsor."
Yeah, that's what I said.
It's the quarterback, man.
It's the quarterback. You said.
Yeah, he came through. Trauma Roofing's his thing, so he came through halfway through the season. It was like, we're gonna get some uniforms. We can't be out here with this record with T-shirts on, so he hooked it up.
He's not only the MVP, but he's also the sponsor.
Yo, the real MVP.
Let's applaud this guy. Where'd he come from? He's a god.
Why did you find out shit?
Yeah, man.
That's awesome, bro.
Because it's rare you find a quarterback that's never played in this league and comes in and dominates. Like we said, the dude from Performance Lab was the first guy that did it, and now your quarterback is the second one who came in, never played in the league before, and is dominating.
It's so good for us, man.
I won't say dominating.
I mean, they're number 2.
Yeah. Where was their offense? Go ahead, my bad.
So here's the thing about like the records and the points and everything too. Like I had to play quarterback 2 games, so like that's gonna hurt. And then we're missing guys. You know how it is now. Every team does that, but Yeah, I thought we put up good points. I mean, he when he was
You're
showing
number
up,
five.
we
You're
lit
number
it
five.
up.
You're number
By
five.
1 point. You guys, Camden was ahead of you by 1 point. Like, you guys were number 5 by just
definitely.
a couple points.
Definitely.
Barely Watched was number 3 by 4 points. Like, they were only 4 points ahead of you. Camden was 1 point ahead of you. So you guys weren't that far off.
You guys just find a way to win. I mean, you guys are a physical team, bro. Like, you guys are a physical team. You got what you guys did against Barely Washed threw them completely off. Every time you blocked 2, they were fucking like lost. You had the one guy that was supposed to be rushing, dropping back in the middle of the field, but not covering anybody. Then you guys delayed the extra blocker. Then you send him out. And then Jose, instead of Jose trying to go through Marty,
he was going around.
He was trying to go around him and just running himself out of the play. And Anthony just stepped up in the pocket. I seen it happen over and over again. I mean,
it worked
against it's nice. It's nice when you have offensive linemen who are able to block, and then they're also like athletic enough to be a valuable receiver. You know what I mean? It's not like a normal center leaking out, catching it, and getting 5 to 10. Like
yeah.
And if you spring a block, like Marty had one for 60 yards in that game in the first half.
And you guys, I'm not shocked by that, and you guys can just throw a 5-yard pass, a 2-yard pass, and turn it into, like you said, 60 yards, man. Like, because you guys the play's never over until the whistle blows, and everybody participates in the success of the play, even though the ball's not even coming to them. And not every team plays like that.
No, they don't.
And yeah, man. If you can get lucky and spring one of those a game, that's a huge win. Like where it's like 10-yard curl.
Multiple times though.
Yeah,
I've seen you guys do it a lot.
A lot of other teams do it too, though, man. Like Barely Watched, if you're not careful, like they could have a block and that could be 6 points.
They're more of a vertical down the field team. Like they throw the ball down the field.
Bombs,
They throw bombs with Andrew and Sean and the receivers that they got, which are awesome receivers. But Rock Bottom likes to do that as well. Like they'll throw the bubble screen and block. But they throw it to Ike, and Ike is slow as shit, so I don't know.
What happened in that game? I saw it was close. Like we were watching over at the field. What's the story there?
From what I saw, the Sloth just showed up to play.
I think Brandon's at work right now,
the Sloth just showed up to play. I wouldn't say Tyree scored all the touchdowns. Like I couldn't even say like, oh well, Tyree had a bad game. He didn't have a bad game.
He put up 30
I would
points,
say that Rock Bottom's defense had trouble stopping the Sloth.
And you said that it's easier to score in Rock Bottom than it is to stop them. So.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy because I thought like the Sloth's offense wasn't like ranked all that high.
It's not.
No, actually,
it's not.
Well, they were 7 at the end of the season. They were 7. Rock Bottom was 1, and they were 7.
But they shouldn't have put up that many points. I would say, but they did. The game was actually closer than what the score was.
Yeah, it looked tight.
Onside kick, right?
Yeah, it came down to an onside kick, but they like on their second to last drive, they got to the 1 yard line on 4th down. It was like basically in. If the quarterback, if the ref wanted to call it a touchdown, they could possibly call it a touchdown.
Yeah,
he was right there. Right there.
I know you said it. You thought it was a touchdown.
I thought it was a touchdown, but from my angle, it looked like a touchdown. But I guess from whatever, nobody argued it. So I guess he was. I asked Christian like what happened, and he's like, "Yo, he was like a half a yard out." So, I mean, that was on the second to last drive. Rock Bottom went up by 2 scores, tried to score again, and got picked off. And then the Sloth scored. And then they went for their onside kick. Scored, went for the 2, got it, then went for their onside kick. So,
was it any close? The onside like nah. Yeah, how that was some good camera work you had on that catch my boy had on our sideline for that.
Who was that, bro? What's his name?
His name is Vince. He's the guy who's up for Defensive Player of the Year for like the nomination.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he's an athlete, man.
Yo, that was
he caught that ball 11 feet in the air. I feel like he was so high.
Yo, I think they were shocked that he caught it.
Yeah, and I think they were in shock because then we hit them for a touchdown. They weren't even moving the next play. They were still thinking about that catch.
I'm gonna pull it up real quick.
Yeah, I didn't get to figure out where it is.
Can he see it?
No, just find where it is on here first.
Oh, all right. That game winning. All right. Let me see. I was watching this. Oh, it's coming up right here. I think it's the next play.
Pause it. I'll share it.
All right. I think it's the next play. All right, we're going to pull up your game real quick.
Show that play.
Well, the game-winning
play.
Right. Hey, there's the other Marty clone.
That's my brother. That's my brother, actually.
Is it?
I said that you guys could all be brothers. This is the blown coverage you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know what the hell. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know what they were doing on this play.
I'm barely washed.
Yeah, I don't know what Barely Washed was doing on this play.
1 minute left.
Yeah, Jose ran himself out of the play.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Now, it
looks like the rest of Barely Washed is just standing there.
How you want to walk through this play, man? How did that happen?
I'll tell you how it happens. We hit that crosser. We hit him with that crosser defense probably like, I don't know, I would say 5-6 times that game at that point. So I think the safety got sucked up on that play. And they were, at that point in the game, I think they were playing like a cover 3. So like that middle was just gone.
I think.
But I was actually running a route.
Go ahead.
It could have been part of that, but I was actually running a route, but I thought I was going to get the ball on the other side, like a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got to the top and I turned around, I was looking for the ball, and I saw like the way my quarterback was like adjusting and just launching the ball downfield. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I turned around and see this ball flying, and no one's near Chad. Like 30 yards. No one's near him.
I think it's I think these two guys on here
Barely Washed.
Yeah, can you see the pointer? I think this K Dot and Sean. Because let's rewind it. He starts out on the when the play starts, he's on the outside. Right here. That's him right here, right?
Yeah. He's running a deep post.
Okay. A deep post, but you got K Dot on the outside and you got Sean on the inside, I guess playing safety. Now, I believe from what I saw, I thought Marty released right away. I think he snatched the ball and releases right away. And I believe that sucks G up. But the second rusher right here
is confused.
He don't know. He's like spying your quarterback like he's going to run. But what is he doing? I really don't know what he's doing. Because what's he doing? He's not covering anybody until I don't know what he's doing.
1 minute left.
Look, he fakes like he's rushing. I think Marty just took off. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, Marty snaps the ball and takes off. I believe that's what happened. But
yeah, and then they got the blocker, and then there's another one.
But that's Jose. This is the second rusher, but he doesn't go anywhere.
What?
Oh no,
because they had two. They kept two blockers in. Okay.
Yeah, that's Marty. Marty trying to take some upfield.
Yeah, they kept two blockers, and I guess I'm talking about a different play. Two blockers in. Jose, instead of Jose trying to go through Marty, that's Marty, right?
Yeah, he can't go through the real Marty.
he tried. That's the real Marty. The real Marty.
That's the real Marty.
Instead of trying to go through the real Marty, he tries to take the long route, and he just runs himself right out of the play. This guy wants no smoke with the other Marty. He what's he doing?
He's like
he's probably waiting for a release. At that point, we already hit him for like 15 yards to play the sport.
Bro. That's not his job, bro.
I don't know. Depends on the defense.
He's a rusher. Like, that's not his job. That's somebody in the secondary's job. Watch. All right, so he runs over here to him.
And look, everybody's just watching the ball go flying. Nobody's going after him, nothing.
This crosser right here.
He was so open.
gets sucked up by G. Yeah, he was so open because Sean,
this guy.
They both bid
this
on this.
guy.
They both bid on this right here. They both
Yeah,
bid on this guy.
that's the crosser we ran earlier.
But
So they
remember,
probably both saw that.
But he's on the outside. He lined up on the outside and basically ran past. He lined up on the outside and ran past him. And nobody, if he's playing, I don't know what they're playing. I can't even try to guess what they're playing because
he said it looked like they were playing cover 3.
Oh yeah, is that
they were doing it for most of the game. I don't know if they changed it for that play, but most of the game, at least in the second half, they had like a 3 high look.
But what the hell? How do you let a guy run a deep post and not chase him?
Right past you.
Like
they don't even got a guy back there.
There's nobody behind you. I guess he figured the safety was supposed to be back there. I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
But that was the game clincher right there.
That was it.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get how Jose runs this instead of trying to. Jose is not a small guy. He's rushing like he's Larry.
Well, he didn't want Lear. He didn't want another repeat of what happened with him. What Lear did to him.
I don't know. I'm not saying Marty can't do that to him, but god damn, you can't take the long road.
1 minute left.
What are you taking the long road for? What you taking the long road for?
He didn't want to interact. He didn't want to go through him.
But watch, he just runs himself right out of the play. Right out of the play.
Marty just lets him, runs right next to him. Like,
oh, he did. He runs right next to him and just nudges him, and the quarterback steps up.
Yep.
And that was
He's
it.
got all day.
And this is
it was a good step up, man. That was a good job by the QB, feeling the pressure, stepping up.
But he's coming so hard and so fast. He has I don't know, unless he has long ass arms. I don't know.
Man, this is some analysis going on right now.
I think he should. I think he should have tried to go through him a little bit more. Like I watched.
Hey man,
the rest of the game, part of the games I was watching.
Props to that team. Props to that team though. They were good. They were a good team. They were good the first time we played them. They were good that time. We didn't overlook them either. We knew that was gonna be a tough game. They played hard, man.
I thought they were gonna beat you guys.
They could. It was 1-score game.
Yeah. But you guys made the crunch time plays. The crunch time plays when
we got away with one. We got away with one too. At least one. It could have been different.
Nobody should be that open, dog. Yeah. Nobody. I mean, nobody should be that open.
In the end zone by himself.
He's by himself.
He's in the end zone.
Like nobody's even close. The outside corner from the other side came running over.
The quarterback's
he was so open. I was honestly worried he might have dropped it. It was like a weird open. Like when you're that open, it's just weird. But yo, I gotta roll, man. I appreciate everything you guys are doing. It was cool. Thanks for taking me on.
Thank you for hopping on here, man.
Good luck this week.
Good luck, bro. Yo, you guys actually have a shot.
Yeah, you definitely do. I like to.
You guys pick. You guys. I'll follow up to see who you guys pick for this round.
Yeah.
Who picked you?
I picked you guys by 2.
You're the Death Wish, man. Have you picked have one right with us?
Yeah, I've got a couple right.
All right. We'll try to do it for you then.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it, bro.
All right, y'all.
I'll see you this weekend, buddy.
All right.
Peace. Oh shit. All right, Kim. What else you got?
That's about it. And then your defense. All right, so offense, your MVPs were Andrew from Barely Watched, Nick Grasso, Cheek from Camden, Nook from Camden, the dude with the dreads from Camden, and Christian from the Sloth.
Yeah.
Nobody's got Christian either.
That's my offensive players, right?
Yeah. And then defense, you got Craig. Craig should be on defense too.
Yeah.
Lear, and again, the dude with the dreads from Camden. That's your defense list.
Yep, that's my list.
I think that's about all we got for today. You got anything else to put in?
Nah.
I think that about covers it all.
So tell everybody, thank you. Hit that Cash App.
Yeah.
And motherfucking come through.
Be sure you throw some money in the Cash App, Barbershop Talk Radio.
Subscribe
to the channel. Thumbs up the video. Share it on your page. Again, 8:45, Camden versus Performance Lab. Steel City versus the Usual Suspects. The Prospects versus the Braves. 10 o'clock, Trauma Roofing versus Rock Bottom. Sloths versus Barely Washed. The Goonies versus the Panthers. 11:15, the Ravagers versus the Bulldogs, and for the win has a bye. That's the schedule for this week. And good luck to everybody.
Good luck.
You know, this is the round.
He asked me if I got one of the games right. Like, I got a couple of them right, man.
This is the game to make it count, because if you lose this week, you're going home. Season over.
Yeah. I didn't even talk about the prospects because I really don't talk about the teams that we're about to play.
No,
but it's definitely going to be. It's
going to be.
I mean, even though the season's over, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a good game.
Last time we seen the prospects was Williamstown with Sean,
and they beat us. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's the last time we played them.
But that was a different prospects team.
That was a different Braves team too.
Yeah. So it should be a good game.
When Sean was coming back and forth from North Carolina, and it was just.
They should be favored.
They are. They have the better record. They have one more win than you.
Well, Goonies had the same record as us, but they were higher ranked seed.
Because you didn't play Camden.
But they I mean.
But the prospects have 3 wins. You guys had 2. So yeah, they are higher than you guys. Not by much, but a little bit. I mean, you guys had a bad season.
Yeah, but I mean they had their season. Same season as they did last year.
Yeah, same season. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh man, do you think the prospects and the Braves are still rivalry?
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're going to be a rival forever. Just because you guys haven't played each other doesn't mean the rivalry went away. You just haven't played each other. It's definitely going to be a tough game this week.
I don't know.
Why you don't think you guys are rivals anymore?
Nah, I don't think so. I don't think we're rivals anymore.
No?
Nah, I don't think we were ever rivals.
Yeah, you definitely were. Oh, definitely. At one point in time?
Nah, I just think that
prospects are 11. You guys
we punched on them a couple times, and then they punched on us. Back. They got their punches back.
And Williamstown.
And it was over. But I don't think we were rivals. Nah.
No,
I would say we're more rivals with the Ravagers.
You definitely were, because you were that one team. Like, remember before Bill changed the rules and they declared themselves elite, you were the one team like that always beat them.
Yeah,
always
that wasn't
in
that
regular
wasn't
season.
That didn't consider themselves elite.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean you got to make now. You got to earn it. If you want to be elite, you got to earn that.
I would
shit.
say that they're your rivals.
Who?
They prospects. I'm sure they think that you're their rival. Who else are they rivals with now?
Who?
The prospects.
I don't know. Maybe the Panthers.
The Bulldogs. The Goonies.
The Goonies. I don't fucking know. I don't know who their rival is. I haven't watched them.
We don't
actually
want to give them no tackle and fuel.
No,
I did see a little bit of it, but I saw K-Sizzle and Manny. I haven't seen Manny out there in a while.
I think he was out there this week.
Was he?
Yeah.
Because that was the last time I seen him play was back at the beginning of the season, and K-Sizzle threw a couple bombs to Manny, and then I didn't see Manny out there for a while.
You want to? Is that Sean?
Yeah, that's old from.
Where do you get that from?
Just Facebook.
Why did that pop up?
I don't know, just videos on the All-Star Touch Football League Facebook page.
Yeah. Man. Oh, this guy had the nerve to ask.
Why
don't you make a diss song on us? Like
who?
Jay Cage. Jay Cage, come on, dog. I like you guys. Why would I make a diss song with you guys? Like, come on. You got to win more than one championship back to back, like before you get a diss song.
Yeah.
And I got to be confident in my team.
And they got to beat you before they can get a diss. Before you can get a diss song, the Braves got to beat you.
I think it's 4-3. No, 4-2. Them.
4-2 them.
Yeah, or 5-2 them.
Well, didn't you beat them 3 times before?
Nah,
2 with Scott,
times.
1 with Sean.
No,
one with Scott, one with Sean.
1 Sean. We were 2-0.
And that's it. And then they came
he
back.
He beat us
with Sean and Williamstown.
Yeah, he beat us. Yeah, Sean and Williamstown.
And then they've been winning since then. Last year.
Last season.
Twice. And then this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 42 rock bottom.
Yeah.
But coming back for that ass, rock bottom. So
not this
season.
Nah, not this season.
It's time back to the drawing board this season.
Yeah. Back to fucking square one.
But the winter spring league is always better because people don't have their play more leagues and all the other stuff going on. So it seems like more people show up in the winter spring than they do in the fall for your team anyway.
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
I'm just trying to win a game.
Just trying to win a game, man.
Just trying to finish the season and go from there.
Shout out to everybody.
Good luck this week.
Good luck to everybody.
Tough
Hit that
matchups.
Cash App. Wait, what do you mean Cash App?
He's laughing.
Why are you laughing, boy? Put the Cash App on the. Is it on there already?
Just
Barbershop Talk Radio. Barbershop Talk Radio. Hit that Cash App. What's wrong with donating to something you watch, dog? This shit costs money.
We're not getting paid off of this.
I get paid. What the fuck you talking about?
We don't
There's
make
nothing wrong with fucking supporting something you like.
We don't have enough watch hours.
Nah, we don't. We don't. But we're getting there. But whatever.
We need people to start watching their shit.
Stop hating, Owen. Owen. Owen dropped the pass, hating ass.
He's always hating.
Always. But
we call him Baby Owen.
Little Similac on his breath, Owen. Can't track a ball, Owen. Dropping passes, Owen.
Beak running Owen.
Beak running Owen. Nah, that's my guy though. All right, let's roll.
All right, that's it. See y'all on Sunday.
Finish that one.
Don't forget, follow us on all our links. It's in the description.
Thank you for
Money in the
using
Cash
Blog
App.
Talk Radio.
Good luck.
Goodbye.